Son of Chuck, as you hadn't already guessed, is the follow-up to Chuck Rock, and what an improvement it is. Like the original game, it started life out on the Amiga in 1992. The thing is that this game doesn't play like a computer game. It plays more like a console game, which is no bad thing. In fact, it makes a great little platformer. The parallax scrolling, well-designed stages, massive bosses, and music plus sound effects simultaneously really do make this game stand out from the mountains of dross. Back in the day, the game was praised for its colourful graphics. However, I don't think they look that colourful, even for an Amiga, and especially against the other versions. Still, I think anyone playing this on their Amiga in 1992 would have been very happy. The first port came to the Mega Drive in 1993. Upon first glance it seems to be very close to the Amiga original, but the more you play, the more you notice the changes. Some positive and some negative. Let's start with the negative points first. Well, this port is missing some stages found in the Amiga game. For example, World 1 on the Amiga consists of 4 stages plus a boss stage. On the Mega Drive, there's only 3 stages, with the boss appearing at the end of the 3rd short stage. I don't think the audio is as good as the Amiga either, but that may be just a personal opinion. On the plus side, the Mega Drive game has been given a graphical boost, with much better use of colours for the most part, special effects for weather such as lightning when it rains, and even some sprite manipulation effects such as the swaying dino on stage 2. As far as the playability goes, it's pretty much the same as the Amiga, but with only an easy and normal mode to choose from. The Amiga also had a hard mode.
Of Chuck. You'll remember that in our last exciting adventure, Chuck Rock defeated the evil Gary Gritter and his despicable dinosaur. Utilizing his newfound skills, Chuck invented the very first automobile. And in no time at all, had built a brand new...
The Mega CD port of the original Chuck Rock was vastly improved over the Mega Drive version. This sequel not so much. The game does start with a long and impressive animated introduction, but once we get into the game, it's basically the same as the Mega Drive. There are one or two small extra effects, such as true rotating rocks, or the bird on the dino stage now actually scales, but even then, it's only a slight minor change. The CD audio is nice, yet forgettable. It's nice to hear Core making use of the Mega CD's sound hardware. All the sound effects, including some new ones, are now via the Mega CD. The voice samples in particular sound much better. This is better than the base Mega Drive version, but playing either will give you the same experience. The third port appeared on the Sega Master System, and boy, is this an impressive port! Baby Chuck has all of his 16-bit charm and animation. Stages are lush with colour and move smoothly too. This port seems to follow the Amiga original stage order, unlike the Mega Drive and Mega CD versions. I was really impressed to see just how well this game has been ported. I honestly was expecting much worse. I also like how Core have changed the bonus round to a swimming one. I find this far more fun than the original bonus game of getting an animal to eat apples. Normally we've come to expect Game Gear versions of ports to be the same as the Master System versions, but with a much more reduced game playing area. Son of Chuck is a little different. While it does use the same graphics as the Master System, and it does have a reduced field of view, making it much tougher than it needs to be, it is a completely different game in terms of stage design. To be honest, I don't like it as much personally. The areas, while well done, do seem to be rather claustrophobic. This may be down to the screen size or that the character sprites are rather large. Whatever it is, I don't feel it's as playable as the Master System version.
built a brand new factory and was in full production of the Rockette road machine.
Finally, a port of Son of Chuck came out in 1995 on the Amiga CD32. It features the Mega CD introduction, however the actual game is 100% identical to the Amiga version. Now you're watching the footage here without any music playing. That's because I couldn't get it to play along with the game. I would imagine it being the same as the Mega CD release, but I can't be sure about that. And let's take a look at all those versions of Son of Chuck running side by side.